Something we've only seen less than a handful of times since this franchise was born back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap between the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. They go play action here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. He'll look to throw. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 40. To throw, it's Rodgers. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now it's Rodgers. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Calling a gain of a yard. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder. You think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here first and goal. On play action, Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down, safe back around the 18-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. To throw is Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing third and goal. Throwing is Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Davante Adams there to make the grab. And the Jets are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Jaguars 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. Flushed out right. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Greatest hits.
Etta James.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. Completes it to Fant on the right side.
I just want to meet Tino Real.
On the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's got this one completed to Mims. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at him with the same play, the same set, and see if...
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets will extend their lead. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0.
You said I'm gonna do the. I want to eat. On the grill. On the grill. Well,
here's Gonzalez on to kick
Read
it
the
away.
instructions. The brisket says it's good on the.
That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
2 hours.
So we will start
like
here
2 hours
at the 25.
200 degrees with the 3 of those burners. And then cook it for 30 minutes.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home.
I'll take a look at it.
Still in the first
the lab
half.
was like
Turn things around quickly.
like an hour and a half.
Way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
25. My whole idea, I was just And then the lamb is supposed to be cooked open in the oven. I was supposed
to the right side. This is doing powering forward. And shooting field. They get him down. The number 4 takes it across the 40-yard line.
Said to get fucking that shit brisket, you want that barbecue flavor. We ain't smoking it, and we ain't doing it on chocolate.
That is taken in by the tight end fan.
On that propane grill, that's pretty much about
touchdown Jaguars.
Same thing.
I tell you, for a defender, that's got to be a scary
I guess so, yeah.
Right. He ain't had no smoke flavor.
Right.
As he makes that catch and it turns upfield.
So too bad we don't have no liquid smoke to put on the brisket.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
He said she ready to
put on clothes and
she put them on.
Jets
That's her step of transformation of swimming.
Redo their efforts in the last drive and they get into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Man, I let a weak ass that tight end play and stuff. Man, talking to my pops, talking to me.
Rodgers now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
No underwater.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that.
They don't go to school to Tuesday, so they ain't go to school to Tuesday, so they be okay.
They go to school to Tuesday?
Yeah.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
They might well have to figure out how to get them heads done by Tuesday.
Right.
Should they go ahead and have some fun, huh?
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on
That's the 4-day week that they actually trying out.
That's a part of it.
Yeah.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that
all Friday, all Monday.
Visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here.
I could care less. Don't fuck you. I'm just thinking about the folks, single mothers out there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, it is.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. On play action. Now Rodgers. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Jags will have solid field position as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. This will be fielded at the 17. A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official distance. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Rodgers now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On 1st down, Rodgers buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Ray certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. Looking left side, and it's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional Round. This taken in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence rolling to his right. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Flush to his right. This is the tight end fan. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. It's a throw again is Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and it's a second down. Play action, it's Rodgers. That is caught by Mims. And they finally get him down at the other 46. Big yardage that time for the Jets. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And they'll get this down to the 10.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to make the 2. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal.
Okay.
And they'll run again. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play when my quarterback has a chance to run it or...
And did he break the plane? Yes, he did. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Doing that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick
Check after
it
I play
away.
this game. So get you a beer.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And got his man, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now 1st downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. Tyson Campbell up to make the stop. run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Jets on third down.
Got quite a few of
50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we've got a ball game again. Remember, a 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now Lawrence to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Play action. It's Lawrence. Being chased out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. To throw is Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Well, clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount. He got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Now they try the right side here. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The Jets advance to the next round as we say so long, everybody.